From the sunny beaches to the rockiest of mountains, MultiGP Country goes on location to show you the real faces behind drone racing. The passionate organizers and volunteers that make drone racing a reality, one race at a time. Today we're in beautiful Oregon, keeping it weird with some of the local race organizers.
What's up, MultiGP viewers? I am Kelara from MultiGP News. We are here in Portland, Oregon at Directors Park. We're hoping to hit a few chapters here on the West Coast. Stick around. Hey MultiGP, we're sitting here with Micah Woot Morton. He's from the Northwest FPV chapter here in Portland, Oregon. We're going to be asking him a few questions about his chapter. He's one of the first chapters here to be a Tier 1 chapter.
Yes.
In the West Coast, right?
Yep.
So tell me a little more about that.
Well, we kind of spawned our chapter out of necessity. The area was craving organization, and we just kind of created a chapter, had a bunch of like-minded people. We started hosting events. We kind of got serious about it. We did the whole MultiGP thing. Got a ton of people interested through MultiGP. And we started really just stepping up our game. We had people donating money, donating gear. Eventually we had a paid member subscription. We are an AMA chapter as well, AMA club. And we have something like 12 to 15 really big events a year, and then we host probably 1 or 2 a week outside of that. For the last 2 years, maybe 3 years, we've had a indoor facility that we can have indoor races during the winter. Portland might be gorgeous today, but most of the days it is kind of gross, and actually we're having clouds come over, so let's hurry this up.
Did you feel bad at all letting Leo DiCaprio drown while you were safe floating on the big door?
It rains here, what, 75% of the time?
Yeah, 9 months out of the year. It's unpredictable. Yeah.
3 months of sunshine and amazing outdoor.
Some absolutely gorgeous areas to freestyle. Just beautiful, beautiful trees.
Tell me about that,
grass.
like, you know, Mount Hood and stuff like that. I mean, it must be amazing out here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those areas, it's not super legal to fly. You kind of have to hedge your bets when you go flying areas like that. But we try and focus on parks that maybe have allowed it or don't have a blanket policy, which everywhere here is gorgeous. And there's really nowhere that you can mess up unless you're here in the middle of the city. Do not fly in the middle of the city, please. So in Northwest FPV, I'm hoping to get some sort of a club field going. We do technically have a club field out in Damascus, but it's an old helicopter club, RC Heli field, so it's really small. It's got a very small flight line. It's not super great for FPV, and the farmer who owns the land sometimes doesn't mow his wheat, and so he's like, well, we're gonna harvest that. Well, that would suck to lose a quad in, so bring your beepers.
What do you guys do when you have someone, you know, that's brand new into, you know, drone racing, and they want to test it out, and they come to your chapter and they check out one of the, you know, races? How do you guide them through that if it's their first time?
So we have, in addition to our, you know, 12 to however many larger, more organized races, we also have at least 1 a week in the summer, and sometimes 2 a month in the winter, of these more kind of free-form, ad hoc meetups, Wednesdays or Thursdays, that kind of thing. We have one in Wilsonville called Wilsonville Wednesdays, where people can show up, bring their gear, and it's a little more welcoming to the new pilot. We want to show people how to do it, what a race format looks like. Here's how, you know, be ready for the next heat. 25 milliwatts, you know, left-hand polarized. This is what you need to do. And then they show up with 600 milliwatt and Spironet Spironet antennas, and so we have to kind of coach them and tell them why it's important. A lot of people show up with something they bought on Craigslist and have no idea how to use it. We kind of just coach them and show them how it's done. There's a lot of pilots that show up to these smaller events sometimes, and it's a real help for them to see the wide variety of gear that people bring and why they bring it.
Tell me how many members in your chapter you have currently.
We have 190-something MultiGP members, and then our Facebook group has 760 or something like that. A lot of members, and it is going up probably 2-3 people a day in our Facebook group, and probably 1 or 2 a month or so in the MultiGP group. That's slowed down, I think, because we've pretty much got everyone local already.
Mm-hmm. And do a lot of pilots drive down from different states?
Yeah, we have people come down from Seattle. We have people come up from California. Mm-hmm. Zoe FPV has come up. I think like Cody Knudsen up from Seattle. He's come down along with a bunch of his really talented pilots as well. We've helped out Die Hard RC Racing.
Right, we're gonna see her tomorrow or in the next few days.
Brenda?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So Brett Wilson, Brenda's husband, is the leader of that, I believe. I don't know what his actual title is, but as far as I'm concerned, Brenda wears the pants. Sorry, Brett. Brenda is amazing, absolutely wonderful person. We actually volunteered at championships in 2016.
Night Fury,
oh my God.
national champion twice in
a row.
They're out in Snohomish, Washington, and
we're gonna go see her. We're excited to go see what she has there. We're coming for you, Brenda. You were telling me that you also fly and you're the founder and chapter organizer for Northwest FPV. How do you manage flying and organizing at the same time? I mean, that must be really hard.
Rhythm. So when you're hosting an event, if you have some sort of a structure of organizers that know what they're doing, and you have some sort of a cadence where you can actually fly, know what you're supposed to do when you're done flying, change your props, put a fresh battery on, and then switch modes back into, get on the microphone and hit next heat. Once you have that rhythm down, it's not as hard as it seems. So it's all about mindset.
For more information on Northwest FPV, log on to multigp.com.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of MultiGP Country. If you've enjoyed the episode, give us a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to click that bell icon so you never miss an update. Tune in next week for an exclusive MultiGP recap of a regional final.